as a society, when are we going to stop pretending, okay, that the trans movement, whatever you want to talk it, is a problem? And if we keep letting people with mental disorders keep getting away with everything that they're getting away with because we all want to be like, oh, no, God, the welcoming and loving, it's insane. We didn't even touch on it the week that the mass shooting happened in Canada with the trans man, whatever you want to call him. But since 2018, guys, mass shootings in the hands of transgenders. 2018, Aberdeen, 4 dead. 2019, Highlands Ranch, Colorado, 1 dead, 4 injured. 2022, Colorado Springs, 5 dead. 2023, Nashville, Tennessee, 6 dead. 2024, Perry, Iowa, 1 dead, 5 injured. 2025, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 2 dead, 29 injured. 2026, Tumbler Ridge, British Columbia, which I'm talking about, 8 dead, 25 injured. And then 2026, Pawtucket, Rhode Island, 2 killed, 3 injured. I'm sick and tired of this. It's not even a minority. It's just this couple group of people that we keep acting, not us, but the left, that everything is okay. In 2018, I want to talk about this story. His name is David Funston. If you're home, look him up. Rob's going to show you. Just look at this photo. And tell me if you guys are surprised, please. Whoever's woman out there, okay? Beautiful. First openly trans. Jesus, there she goes. No, it's a pastor apparently. First openly U.S. trans lawmaker admits to child sex charges involving kids young as 3. Okay,
I didn't see that.
Adam, could you let me finish the damn story? Sorry, all right.
You're speaking.
This guy's name is Stacey Marie Lawton, 41 years old, biological male, identifies as a female, pled guilty to charges with sexual exploitation of children last week. And you know who was sending this dude photos of 3-year-olds naked or whatever? His partner, who was at a daycare, Adam, sending him those photos, and she, whatever the hell, got in trouble too. And it's disgusting, and it's bothering me, and it's out of control. Rob, you want to? Is this the one with Gavin?
This is a Fox News clip.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna stop. So
I do have this one of Gavin Newsom, but I don't know if
that's not it. No, that's not it. So my point I'm getting, the trans situation. By the way, this is California. Wait, where is that, Robbie?
Sacramento.
Sacramento. This is a lawmaker. This is someone that was praised as a trailblazer, as this woman, and that's that person. Okay. And then, Pat, there's another one. Let's just keep staying on California. There's a Democrat running for Fresno, California City Council, Rene Campos. He's a registered sex offender with a 2018 conviction of possession of child abuse material who doesn't plan on stepping down. And listen to his excuse. Go ahead.
I believe Fresno deserves leaders that are honest from the very beginning, not the end. So going into this, I'm putting my life out there.
Up front about his status as a registered sex offender, Rene Campos is not running from his past as he runs for office.
Jeez.
I've been given the chance to rehabilitate through the courts and back into the system.
Charged with being in possession of child sex abuse material back in 2018, the Fresno native says he pled no contest to a misdemeanor charge. Now launching his campaign to represent District 7.
And you know what he's saying? I'll stop it right there. Rob, you know what he says, Pat? He goes, yep, who's better to know the system than me because I went through it? I'll be an asset. And the main story, in 2018, your boy Gavin Newsom, our favorite guy, signed the Senate Bill 1319. It's a law as part of California's criminal justice reform push. Guys, it's called the Elderly Parole Program. So if you were arrested, if you were 18, 19 or whatever, and you've served 20 years, it allows inmates who are 50 years old that have served 20 years to be considered for parole. So David Funston was 17 when he committed these crimes. And guys, they're horrific crimes. Kidnapping, child molestation, multiple victims, 5-year-old girl who has suffered severe physical trauma that I don't even want to mention because it'll gross you guys out. He was sentenced to 3 life terms in prison. 3 life terms. And guess what? Under California's elderly parole, he's becoming eligible for a hearing to get out. But as this was happening, thank God, they stopped him because they put up another charge. But Rob, can you play that clip of the news? There you go. It's only a minute.
A convicted child predator that a judge once called the monster parents fear the most has now been cleared for release under California's elderly parole program.
Jeez.
He's 64 years old. His horrific crimes include 16 counts of kidnapping and child molestation.
Are you serious? Yes.
He was sentenced to 3 straight terms of 25 years to life, plus 20 years on top of that. The state's Corrections and Rehab Bureau detailing the process of his parole approval, telling Fox News Digital that on January 12th, 2026, Governor Gavin Newsom referred the case back to the Board of Parole Hearings for further review.
Oh, good job.
Meaning he didn't agree with this conclusion. Now, at that then February board meeting, the panel reaffirmed the decision, recommending that this monster receive parole. Now, it's important to note that the governor cannot overturn there in that state parole board hearings conclusion when it's a non-homicide case.
Great.
And that is why the governor cannot at this point overturn.
So you can
those
stop it,
parole
Rob.
board
So Pat,
hearings rules.
everything we hear about California, the politics, the gas, the taxes, the lying from this guy, and he's the front runner. This is the type of thing that happened. Rob, we don't need to play because this guy goes into detail, and I don't want to get into detail what he did with these children. But what is it about this disgusting, demonic forces that even the people that are in charge are letting him? Who would sign a bill saying if you did 20 years?
That guy went to jail. Did he do
He did
time?
20 years. But
What I want to know is, how did he make it out of jail?
the elderly parole.
Meaning, if other inmates know you did that 16 times,
Yeah, they protected.
how did others
Oh.
who maybe killed people to be in jail, how did they not?
Very
take care of
impressive.
you?
That's a very good question. Maybe his security
Yeah.
was high level.
Child abusers don't do well in jail.
No, they don't.
This shows you the unintended consequences of a horribly run state.
Jeez.
So they passed the elder care. And what was this? The elder care,
Elderly
the
parole
elderly
program.
parole. What it was meant to do, Pat, was like an 80-year-old guy who now is frail and is in prison and has served almost his entire life. They look at it, Pat, what have they got? They got budget issues in California. So they look at these elderlies and they say, you know what? Maybe he just should be out of jail. But then you know where he goes, Pat? He would go being Social Security or Medicaid or Medicare, and then he would be in like a retirement care facility. But he's not working. He's not out there. They're old. They're frail. They're just moving them from one government program to another. You follow that?
Yeah.
And they're trying to save the money. Instead, this case comes up. So the law of unintended consequences, somebody says, some bleeding heart liberal says, hey, you know, this guy's eligible. He's eligible on this, so we need to go to the parole board for it to be reviewed. And all of a sudden, the parole board's in handcuffs. And they're like, yeah, we got to review this. But the parole board can say no. They can say he was on there for do you notice it was triple life plus 20?
Yes.
Triple life plus 20. And I believe in California, life is 25 with good behavior. So triple life and 20 should be 25, 25, 25 plus 20, 95 years. So in other words, the original sentencing, the judge was saying, okay, we're going to do triple life plus 20, which means that's a 100-year sentence. Okay, go away. Someday, some distant relative will be notified that you passed away in prison. Or sooner than that, if other inmates who react violently often to child molesters, invoke a form of capital punishment. So it's disgusting, but this is the unintended consequences of a poorly run state, Pat. Some liberal puts this
Vinny.
out on the book.
Yeah.
Well,
And this is where you go. But let me tell you, Gavin Newsom I believe, did not take the bold.
Vinny.
Yeah, no, I get it. Are you ready for this too? Thank God, he's such a scumbag that the prosecutor, Tom, we talked about this before this, because he got the 3 lives, Pat, there's other cases that they were like, forget it. He's never going to get out of jail. But because of this elderly parole program, as he's about to get paroled, new charges from a 1996 cold case from Roseville, California. They're going to keep him in because of the other disgusting crimes that he did. So it's going to be harder for him to leave. But if he didn't have other charges, the odds of him getting out of jail and being in the streets was going to be high. So good job, California and Gavin Newsom.
Adam.
to me, there's a bigger story here, and this is what it is. It's the difference between being nice and being kind. So one time this girl says, you know, this is my friend Adam. He's so nice. I go, no, I'm actually not that nice. I actually can be an a-hole sometimes, but I am kind. She goes, well, what's the difference? I said, let me explain. Nice will do things to protect your feelings and will please you and avoid conflict. And it's basically fake. It's surface level stuff. You know, women tend to do that. Hey, you know, how do I look? Oh, you look great, honey. And then they'll whisper, she doesn't look good. Kind does not protect people's feelings. It protects people. So it genuinely cares. And you have to be okay being disliked to solve for the truth. Men tend to be more like this. I'll give you an example. I was dating a girl, it's like 2 years ago, and she came out of the bathroom, and right behind her, a full-on dude with a beard in a dress comes out of the bathroom. I go, sweetie, like, she goes, no, don't say anything. I don't want to offend her. I go, offend her? It's a dude in a beard and a dress. No, I don't want any conflict.
Yeah, I'm not cool with
I
that.
said, I'm going to say something. She goes, no, I don't want to be that person. So finally she convinces me I have to say something. But what do? I almost lecture her. I go, how are you comfortable with this? She ain't even trying. She has a beard. Looks like Rob's beard came out of the bathroom. And because she has long hair and a dress, you're just going to go for this? I said, what is wrong with you? I said, you need to do better. I'm going to say something. But the fact that you as the woman in the bathroom won't say anything is because you want to be nice. I just want to be nice. I go, I don't care about being nice. The right thing to do is say, dude, why are you in the bathroom with a beard with this girl?
This
is what it came down to.
Really bothered.
Yeah.
Well, bathroom situation.
Doesn't it not bother you if your daughter was in a bathroom and a dude in a beard shows up?
Pat's bailing me out of jail. If I saw somebody coming out of the bathroom, he's bailing me out of jail.
There's a difference between being nice and appeasing.
America needs more organ donors.
It's our job as men to protect our women. That is our duty. It's our responsibility. So, when I hear stuff like that, it really bothers me. But that's the dumb stuff that California does, a beautiful state that ran by a terrible politician who now Congress, House. You know how you guys are like, imagine if Trump wants to put tariffs through him. What do you say? Well, put it through Congress. Go ahead. Now go be the governor of California. I want to put it through Congress. You got 48-4 now after gerrymandering. Women put it through Congress. Nothing's going to pass through Congress. So
if you love this country, show it. Lead with pride in the Valuetainment USA collection. Designed for freedom thinkers, built for everyday leaders. Red, white, blue. Purpose. Wear what you believe in. Valuetainment USA.
Go to vtmerch.com, place your order for Valuetainment USA merch. And again, like I said, I love seeing our folks, the best of the best, the smartest fans in the world. You, that likes debate, that likes fun. You're a Valuetainment type of person yourself. If you believe the future looks bright and you love USA, go pick up some merch for yourself, for your friends, for your family, for your clients.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.